Call the meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Campbell.
Here.
Fournier.
Here.
Hammond.
Here.
Crop.
Here.
Menser.
Here.
Voorhees.
Here.
Agenda item number 4, announcements, acknowledgements, communications, and reports. Any? Okay. Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion for the adoption of the agenda.
Motion to adopt agenda as presented.
Support.
Roll call, please.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Item number 6, public participation. This is the portion of the meeting, one of two, that you have 3 minutes to come up and voice your questions and concerns to the commission. All that we ask is that you give us your name, your address, and you abide by the 3-minute rule. Anyone?
Yes, my name's John Greiner, and I live at 7 2nd Street, Mount Clemens, Michigan. I missed the recent swearing in of the new commissioners and the mayor. I came to City Hall sometime after the swearing in, and I obtained a copy of the oath that you have all sworn to uphold. That oath states, I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this state, and I will faithfully perform the duties of the office of, and I'm guessing, City Commissioner in and for the City of Mount Clemens, County of Macomb, and State of Michigan, according to the best of my ability, so help me God. That oath obligates the members of this City Commission to ensure that I do get the equal protection of the law that is guaranteed by the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution. The city has contracted with the Macomb County Sheriff's Department, and the city has a responsibility to ensure that their employee does, in fact, perform the duties they were contracted to perform. That contract makes the city liable for their employees' actions and inactions. I make these statements in advance because I am aware of the response that is planned to be read tonight. I want to know who created the response, and was the response approved by the city's legal counsel? It was an error on my part not to provide you all with a copy of the entire document I provided to Ms. Metzer. I will provide you all a copy by email and other supporting documentation. I am also requesting that the City Commission place me on the next agenda to answer and explain any and all questions that are not answered by reading Appendix 5 contained in my petitioner's application to extend time to file a writ of certiorari for 60 days. I want the City Commission and our City Attorney to help me get the equal protection of the law that is guaranteed to citizens of the United States. I want this Commission to support me in requesting the involvement of the Attorney General, Dana Nessel. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Seeing none. All right. Agenda item number 7, administrative responses to issues or questions raised during previous meetings.
A resident asked for the City Commission to assist him with legal support in his quest. Issues like this are beyond those that the City Commission has any control of. The duties of the City Commission are to uphold the city charter, adopt ordinances and resolutions as deemed proper, and approve the budget. A couple of residents asked how many pumps are in the city and if they are automatic. The city has 6 pumping stations throughout the city, and they run automatically every day. During a storm event, more than one pump at a station will kick on automatically if the water levels call for them. That's all I have, Your Honor.
Thank you. Agenda number 8, approval of minutes. I'll entertain a motion.
Move to approve the minutes of the work session of February 3rd and the city commission meeting of February 3rd as presented.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Moving on to general business, 9A, request authorization for the 2020 Community Development Block Grant Fund applications.
Motion to approve the recommended application for 2020 Community Development Block Grant Funds.
Support.
Applications for Community Development Block Grant Funds for fiscal year 2020 from the Macomb Urban County Program are due by February 21st, 2020. Communities may choose to apply for up to $150,000 for one capital project, and Mount Clemens is also able to allocate $13,584 to pre-approved nonprofit organizations. A work session and public hearing were held on January 21st, 2020. City administration proposes the following applications for funding, which must be spent by December 31st, 2021. A Jones Street Utilities Replacement adjacent to MacArthur Park for $150,000. Care House, $1,452. Interfaith Volunteer Caregivers, $840. Macomb County Warming Center, $5,000. Macomb Homeless Coalition for $1,000. McRest, $1,890. New Generation Ministry, $1,950. And Turning Point, $1,452.
Any discussion?
Can you tell me a little bit about this Jones Street utilities replacement?
Yes, if you recall, the city did apply for a DNR trust fund grant for the reconstruction of Jones Place. We were awarded funding for that project. So in the 2021 calendar year, we will be rebuilding Jones Street adjacent to MacArthur Park. And so this CDBG funding application will be to replace utilities when that project is going on. We thought it would be prudent, since the street is going to be open, to replace the utilities. And what would be replaced is approximately 300 feet of 12-inch storm sewer and 175 feet of 6-inch water main.
Thank you.
Great. Very good. Any other discussion? Okay, seeing none, roll call, please.
Hammond.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Agenda item 9B, approval of purchases and payments of invoices.
Move to approve purchases and payment of invoices as presented.
Support.
Any discussion? Commissioner Menzer?
I just had a question about item number 1, the Michigan City LLC for the estimated annual requirement of liquid aluminum sulfate. If you look at the amount, it's $49,000. What the current balance is in that fund is $45,000. There's no notice that there would be a budget amendment made at a later date, so I'm just wondering about that shortfall.
Well, they do make those budget amendments depending on the required chemicals that they need to purchase throughout the year at the end of the year. So,
Yeah, well, there's usually just, this little thing, asterisk and sign. There just wasn't one, so I just wondered.
Any other discussion, questions? Okay, seeing none, roll call, please.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Consent agenda.
Move to approve consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Any discussion? Oh, no discussion, sorry. Roll call.
Menser.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes. Item 11, city manager's report.
Refuse pickup during the week of February 17th through February 22nd will run on schedule. The Mount Clemens Public Library will be holding a public meeting on Tuesday, February 25th, 2020 at 7 p.m. to discuss upcoming renovations and consideration of a dedicated millage for additional building renovations. Assessment notices will be in the mail by March 1st, 2020. Board of Review dates are Monday, March 16th from 9 a.m. until noon and 1:30 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. and Tuesday, March 17th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Once you receive your assessment notice, please call 586-469-6818, extension 4, to schedule an appointment. Work sessions to review and discuss the 2020-2021 fiscal year budget are tentatively scheduled for Monday, March 30th, and Tuesday, March 31st, and Wednesday, April 1st at 6 p.m. in the second floor conference room at City Hall. And in March, households will begin receiving official mail from the U.S. Census Bureau with detailed information on how to respond to the 2020 census, whether online, by phone, or by mail. Completing the census survey is very important for the city as it provides the basis for reapportioning congressional seats and impacts the funding the city receives from the federal and state government. Computers are available at the Mount Clemens Public Library, and staff will offer help with completing the census on April 1st, 2020 and throughout the month.
Thank you. This is the second opportunity that you'll have tonight for public participation. All that we ask is that you give us your name, your address, and you abide by the 2-minute rule, please. Anyone?
Mayor Kropp, City Commissioners, George Kale, 180 Grand Ave. I'm just going by what I read in the paper, but it's my understanding that there might be an executive session to discuss the employment of the city manager, the gentleman that was selected, I believe, at the last City Commission meeting. I'm hoping that the city attorney can get some clarity to the commissioners to make a decision. We need to move forward. Let's not have another situation where we tried to fill the deceased Commissioner Bill Ford's seat. If we can get the city manager in place, get the election for the next city commissioner, put the ball in the court, and as that one gentleman that was here last week that was lauding the commissioners for doing such a great job, Pat McKay, I would concur with him that we're on the right track and let's keep it moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Seeing none. Okay, so I will entertain Commissioner's comments. We'll move to Commissioner's comments. Thank you. Commissioner Voorhees?
Not much tonight, just a reminder that for those of you who want to run for the City Commission, the final date for filing your petitions is April the 21st at 4
o'clock.
4 o'clock. All right, and we need at least 40.
No less than 40, no more than 100
Perfect. Very good.
signatures.
And remember, because there's only one seat, people can only sign one petition. So, and with that, once a Clemite, always a Clemite.
Thank you. Commissioner Menzer?
St. Mary's School is having a drive-through electronics recycling event. Saturday the 29th from 9 to 12, Sunday the 1st from 11 to 3. They're taking all computer equipment and peripherals, flat panel monitors and PCs. They will take printer ink if you bag it separately, copy machines, speakers, keyboards, mice, scanners, cell phones, calculators, etc., cords, wires. You know, if you're going to get rid of it, donate it to St. Mary's School. So that's Saturday the 29th and Sunday the 1st. You probably read in the paper about the DIA, 3 dozen reproduction paintings that will be in the downtown area. They intend to finish that installation today, and the map of the 36 paintings, reproductions, should be available on the DIA website, if not already today, but tomorrow or the next day. I want to point out that Daily Detroit ran a list of the 20 best local burgers around Metro Detroit. Frank's Eastside Tavern, the old basement bar on Avery, was one of them who won. I don't know if you guys have had a burger there. They're excellent. I usually get the fried bologna sandwich, but they're pretty awesome. Javon Hanna. He is a shooting guard and he's a sophomore for the Mount Clemens basketball team. He scored 60 points in a win over Arts and Technology Academy of Pontiac. This is a new Macomb County record. He did 21 points in the first quarter. He hit 10 three-point baskets and broke Mount Clemens' own record of 50 points set back in 1985. This kid is hot. His nickname, the Mount Clemens Mamba. Everybody knows Kobe Bryant was called the Black Mamba. And I want to point out, too, our coach, our basketball coach, Ray Muskie, Coach Munchie to most of you, was just voted by WDIV Channel 4 the Boys Basketball Coach of the Year. He's also, the leader of the Mount Clemens Junior Optimist Club at the school. So there are good things happening in our school. Thank you.
Once a bather, always a bather.
Thank you. Commissioner Campbell.
I have one thing. I had some residents calling in about some properties, and administration answered the questions. I relayed that information to them, and they were happy with that. So thank you for getting that information.
I just want to remind everyone about the Sports Port program through the YMCA. They provide sports sampling and access to equipment to the local parks, and that will be in community programs. And that's at Jermaine Jackson Community Center and Wilson's Gym on Thursdays from 4 to 6. And it's a free program with the Y staff coming out to help children be involved in basketball, flag football, disc golf, and many more sports activities. And also, I would like to end with a quote for Black History Month. You don't make progress by standing on the sidelines, whimpering and complaining. You make progress by implementing ideas, by Shirley Chisholm. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Fournier.
That's a hard act to follow. Wonderful quote. I just want to remind everyone, if you didn't note it, the meeting at the library this week on Tuesday to discuss the millage. It's a great opportunity to be informed about what's coming up and what's happening at the library. I'm very proud of the library. I'm proud our city has one, and but we need to keep it up. So please, if you can, please attend that meeting at 7 o'clock on the 25th. Thank you. That's all I have.
I just have a few things. I wanted to, as Commissioner Menser mentioned about the DIA reproductions that are in downtown, I wanted to make sure that we thanked the group of MCEP and the DIA who did this at no charge for the city. And thank you to the DDA who paid for all of the window cleaning. So in my opinion, the window cleaning alone in most of these buildings that they're going in was such a marked improvement. So thank you to that. And my boys and I went down on Saturday and enjoyed the sun and enjoyed some of the paintings that were already up. There are maps at the old Fox Portrait. What is that, 75 Main? 25. 27, I was close. 27 Main, the old Fox Portrait Studio, that there's a map there, so you can see where all the rest of the paintings are. And then across the street at the LA Insurance building that has some of them, there's a map there as well. So I think you'll really enjoy it. I also wanted to congratulate Coach Munchie. He's doing a fantastic job with all of the boys, even the ones that aren't scoring 60 points, but they're doing a great job with that program. And what's really encouraging to see is that they do a lot of off-season work in the community, and by that I mean community service types of activities. And so he's to be commended on his coaching. Divine Life Ministries for Hope, that operates out of the basement of First United Methodist Church at 57 Southbound Gratiot in Mount Clemens, will be having a Polish food dinner fundraiser, which sounds delicious, at the Fraser VFW on April 25th. So mark your calendars, and for more information, you can contact Reverend Kelly Cooper at 586-214-0764. And that's all I have today. And I would entertain a motion to go into executive session to discuss negotiations regarding collective bargaining agreements and to discuss attorney-client privilege correspondence.
Move to go into executive session to discuss the firefighter agreement and attorney-client privilege executive correspondence.
Okay, great. Do I have a second?
Support.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. We'll take a 5-minute recess. I'll entertain a motion to come out of executive session.
Move to come out of executive session.
Support.
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Menzer.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes. Item 15A, request approval of the July 1, 2019 through July 20th, 2022 Local 838 International Association of Firefighters Collective Bargaining Agreement.
Motion to approve the collective bargaining agreement between the City of Mount Clemens and Local 838 International Association of Firefighters effective July 1, 2019 through June 30, 2022.
Support.
A tentative agreement between the City of Mount Clemens and the local 838 International Association of Firefighters, AFL-CIO, was reached in January. The contract, which expired July 1, 2019, will be in effect for 3 years.
Any discussion?
Good contract, good job by our staff.
Seeing none, or seeing no further, roll call, please.
Voorhees.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menzer.
Yes.
I will entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
Roll call.
Campbell.
Yes.
Fournier.
Yes.
Hammond.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menzer.
Yes.
Voorhees.
Yes.